gather on this day to perform once more the rite of duels, with the greatest of all sages, Lord Hermanubis, as our witness, for his power and authority is present in our midst. This is our most sacred of ceremonies, and no disruption from the audience shall be tolerated. Representing the...
Grandfather, you're here.
A rite of duels after all these years. I am surprised.
I know what I'm doing, Grandfather.
Representing the academia, the
Ready.
Warriors, we come not to debate what brings our challengers here.
Huh? Are you sure?
I agree. He's very strong. Sending him out first will...
Okay.
Sure.
We have decided.
So have we.
Duelists of the first bout, please step forward.
Don't forget, safety first! Hey, you there! You better play nice with him or Paimon will make you regret it!
A little bit too much chatter from the audience over there.
Hey!
Propagate!
A swift end to the first bout. When you're both ready,
Let's begin.
Watch out! He drank plenty of water before the bout, so he should be fine.
One with the force. Let's nip that in the bud. And shroud.
thus ends the second.
I'm ready.
So am I.
This is the finals, when you're both...
I am... For many years, we have kept our covenant with Lord Hermanubis. We earnestly sought Lord Herman. Now, I will fight.
I am Sino, General Mahamatra of the Academia, student and successor of Cyrus, the Sage of Spontamod. I fight in defense of my power, my professor, and you. I think you left some things unsaid. This is a sacred duel, and Hermanubis is watching. So bare your soul.
Everyone. Old. My grandfather is a wise leader. He is all, but our faith has helped. Times have changed. Then I thought of you, Sino. You and each Both I once thought.
I am more than just a warrior. I am my...
Exactly. The name Hermanubis has left its mark on both. So show me your answer, Sino. Show me I can be more than my faith. More than... Bring it on!
That's all you've got? What happened to searching for your answer? Fight's over. Do you yield?
You won.
Well then, looks like you found your answer.
I give his glory to you.
I've seen that light. That is the light of our Lord, the great Hermanubis, priest over all other priests. His spirit dwells within that lightning, and his will lives on. Once a warrior of Tynar, he emerged from the barren desert sands to serve the god king Al-Ahmar. After the death of the god king, Hermanubis gathered his followers and the Tynarian priests and led them to the city of Tule-Tula. There, they founded the Temple of Silence, and from that day forth, we became stewards of all knowledge that survived from King Deshret's civilization. Barely a century passed before war ravaged the desert. One by one, Eremite leaders took up arms against each other in battles that would devour what little remained of their civilization. Only the wise city of Tule-Tula was spared under the guiding hand of the Tynarians. But peace did not last. Coveting the knowledge of King Deshret, the beasts set their eyes on Tule-Tula. The king of Gurabad laid siege to the city and ordered the sages to surrender to him the Temple of Silence as proof of his victory. The ruling elite colluded with their oppressors, betraying the temple so as to hold on to their rule over the city. They declared that the knowledge guarded by the temple was the true cause of corruption. These were dark days, and we faced enemies on all sides. Our Lord had long since exhausted his strength, keeping the forbidden knowledge introduced by King Deshret at bay. To ensure the temple's continued survival, he broke his being into many pieces and began the ceremony of Hermanubis' legacy, bestowing his power upon his mortal followers. With this power, the temple was able to defeat the tyrant's army. Yet, we were not hailed as heroes. Strange and unfamiliar as this power was, it struck fear into the people's hearts and drove them to reject us. In the end, the people of the temple and the Tule-Tula Tynarians left the city for good and made their way to the rainforest. What followed next was inevitable. The elite of Tule Tula fell and were decimated. War engulfed the desert. And we wandered from place to place, always in hiding, all the while keeping close watch over our secrets and staying true to our mission. Betrayal forced us out of the desert and into the forest. Then mistrust drove us from the forest into the desert once more. We have lived in exile for far, far too long. Yet, today, the Temple of Silence has borne witness to the glory of Hermanubis once more. Thank you.
How is it? Do you feel okay?
Grandfather.
Hey, Sethos. You...
I know. I guess you were prepared for this. It's been... Yeah, he's been on death's door for a very long time now. At least...
What's next?
per my grandfather's last wishes.
But that's never go- I did foresee this possibility, and I gave it some thought. Sethos. Were it not for this duel, or indeed if you had other intentions, the Ba fragments would most likely be in your hands by now. I'm sure... I do.
Still, I didn't think Bamoon looked very surprised by the final result.
Well, in any case, since the Ba fragments are with me now, Sethos, I would like you to succeed Bamoon as the new leader of the Temple of Silence. You are more suited to the role than I, and I have...
But doesn't that render everything that we've been through up to now?
No, it doesn't. This experience has allowed us to become friends, which means that that's a much bigger deal than you might think, Sethos. You said yourself.
I will try.
Actually, part of me wonders whether Bamoon's intentions from the very beginning was just to... That way, no matter who won, one of us would have to surrender our Ba fragment, and the power of Hermanubis. Had you won, the Temple of Silence would have... And were I to win, he correctly anticipated that I wouldn't suddenly drop everything to become the leader of the temple. He knew that the temple's future would depend not just on the guidance of Hermanubis, but the support of the His plan meant that who...
And here I thought the General Mahamatra wouldn't care for all the... You're absolutely right. Grandfather and I considered this from every angle. We had to find a way to mend our relationship with the Academia. Thank you for everything, Sino. As a gesture of our gratitude, to those that you and Lesser Lord Kusanali deem worthy, I will grant the honor of access to the Temple of Silence for their pursuit of knowledge. The Temple of Silence has a wealth of information on King Deshret's civilization, but you must be exceedingly careful with your selection of candidates, lest you lead humanity to repeat the same mistakes. By the way, Tainari, my grandfather was so happy to see you. You are a descendant of the Veluca Shuna, and we are the heirs to the will of Hermanubis. The story goes that King Deshret chose the sage Hermanubis from among the Tainarians and appointed him as his familiar. He went on to fight many valiant battles with his Tainarian companions. The Tainarians who left Tule Tula joined their human counterparts in the rainforest. In all likelihood.
How fascinating. My father once mentioned that I was named after the Tainarians.
I like this story.
By
Yes, Cyrus. You'll probably find him in my grandfather's room.
If it's true that you and your grandfather really planned for everything to turn out this way,
Who knows? Perhaps all of us. You, me, and Cyrus. We're all just pawns in my grandfather's plan to set things straight.
Someone's got to make the decisions when history is at a crossroads. I will make a detailed report on all of this to Lesser Lord Kusanali. I'm sure you'll have lots to attend to in the days ahead. If we're going to work together, both sides have to get to know one another.
I will. All right. Well,
See you soon. Come hang out with us anytime.
Time to go. Cheer. I follow the wind.
What were you thinking, gallivanting off into the desert?
Oh, please, will you stop?
What do you mean, what other choice? A one-man suicide mission, That's the...
All right, all right. Honestly,
I've gotten...
what do you mean, bag of bones? Okay, look. Fine, I admit it, I was in the wrong.
Inari's master is really laying into Cyrus.
Professor brought this on himself.
wow, I haven't seen Master get this riled up in a long time. The last time he chewed someone out like this must have been back when
I think I'll go around and update everyone. Tell them the situation's resolved. We can go for dinner afterwards.
Makes sense. I'm in.
Paimon's coming too. Let's go.
Hey, Kale.
You're back! Well, look who we have here. Would you mind explaining?
All taken care of.
That does not answer my question. How could you be when you run into problems,
Now would not be a good time to attempt to argue.
You're right.
It's not the first time that I've had to talk to you about this sort of thing either. You need to learn that there are times when the right thing to do is get a more experienced member of staff involved. Do I make myself clear?
Kale, please do something.
He's giving me the signal. All right, guess it's... Say, Madame Farazan, I can see you're pretty upset, but, I was just wondering... Huh? Wait, did I hear that right? Kale, you remember? Wonderful. Well...
Poor Kale getting dragged off like that.
Kale!
Huh? What? Oh! What do you mean, cup? You need a cup. Oh, it's nothing. Just Master's way of reminding me to stay hydrated while I'm out and about.
It's code for let's reconvene at the cafe. Tainara...
Oh, that's kind...
2 people left. Am I hallucinating?
We're just reorganizing all the books we...
There's no rush. Nobody... My sincere thanks.
Yes, with your...
I see. The Temple of Sun...
And it sounds like they managed to preserve a...
That day will come. Now, as a token of my appreciation...
Yeah, sounds great.
Sure.
And then the Traveler just pounced on their opponent and knocked him right out cold. Then there was Tainari. He put up an amazing fight too. We ended up winning all 3 bouts.
Whoa. Pardon?
A truly edifying account of...
Hey, Paimon included all the juicy details. The Traveler just pounced and then waved their sword like this, then spun around and blocked.
Despite winning 3 bouts in a row, you still ceded the position of leader to him. That's...
Of course. I got to be a champion too for once.
Yeah, huge place. It felt like something right out of an epic poem. Imagine this. It was like there was...
Maybe save that one for later, Paimon.
I think that'll do me for...
Shall we stop off at the House of Dana again before...
My thoughts exactly. See you around.
I should get going as well. See you all later. Make sure...
I need to go say thanks to the Core 30 for their help. Also, Sir Nephis says he wanted to introduce me to some of the Academia's work processes.
Kali's come a long way.
Everyone's a work in progress, you never...
Yeah, true.
That was good. It feels like everything. Life is all about these moments when you can finally relax and hang out with good friends after a...
Do you 3 have anything planned for the rest of the... If not, would you come somewhere with me? That's a secret for now.
Okay. I think I can guess what you're talking about.
Well, now Paimon's curious. Come on.
Time to go.
Been a while since I last made... Need any help?
That's a nice spot, isn't it?
What a great view. We're so happy.
Traveler, turn around. This is my secret base. Somewhere I only bring my best friends. When I was a student, I used to slip away. Back then, I had a lot of the same questions that Sethos was asking. Who am I? Our gifts help us to find our rightful place in the world.
You two really are like brothers.
I feel the same way.
I still remember one time when we came up here to chat and do our homework.
That was the one and only time. Nothing will ever slip through my fingers.
Those were good times.
You know, Paimon really should.
Then make it... it's Professor... You guys carry on without...
Okay.
Huh? Hey, you're not supposed to jump down.
Oh, my days.
Professor, what are you muttering to yourself?
Sino. Just the man I'm looking for. Guess what I found?
Some old photos?
Can you believe it? This notebook was just sitting in a pile of odds and ends in the Sage's office. I was at the Academia earlier to discuss my work. Well, time flies. Look how tiny you are in this picture. Still a kid.
You look quite young yourself. Ah, it's this one.
Yep. Looks like her work, all right.
And this one.
Oh, cheeky girl. Taking secret
Is there something you'd like to say to me, Professor?
Like what? Like, these are good hey, at moments like this, I hardly know where to begin. I can't pretend I'm a good person. But Moon had every reason to despise me. And well, so do you.
Don't be
Oh, I've dreamt of that place many times after leaving the desert. Oh, it was... You've matured so much over the years, I know.
Since you're my professor, I should save you some face by not calling you out on all the non-answers you...
Good thinking. Take your own advice next time. Seriously, why bully an old man like me? I thought, hey, wait, how did I not notice this one earlier?
Lisa strikes a...
Look how cute you were when you...
Yeah, and look how...
Oh, I can't...
Don't...
That... Hey... All right, I'll add it to my schedule. Let's... Wait, no. Next week is the tomato growing competition. I have got to beat
Or you could find a real hobby,
From staring at the stars all the time. Staring at the stars all the time.
There are leaves around, and I know just the tune to accompany them, if you wish to hear it.
hurts from staring at the stars all the time.
Wherever in this world I roam, I carry memories of my home. This blade. It is the last link I have to the land of my birth.
My neck hurts from staring at the stars all the time.
There are leaves around, and I know just the tune to accompany them, if you wish to hear it.
My neck hurts from staring at the stars all the time.
This scenery is wonderful. Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer.